Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Kollin, MikeKollin.com. There's a lot going on right now. That's why I haven't been doing the videos. So here's the deal. The business is about to go into overdrive in about 4 to 6 months. You saw my last video. It was titled something like Man Cave, Kansas, something like that. Big business deals going down. And actually, it already did, but it's going to continue on for about 4 more months. Went out to Kansas for 3 days. I did a huge presentation out there to 2 gentlemen to train them in at least couple pieces of what it is I'm doing. And that business is being put together right now as we speak. So the prices are going to be skyrocketing. Okay. I'm not even going to tell you how much because it is a ridiculous amount, because we are actually going after the elite, very wealthy men. Because this is going to be highly, man, I don't know how to explain. It's the top-notch training course combined with another business. So it's 2 businesses in one, totally separate business, but it applies to dating and relationships. So speaking about dating and relationships, I'm going to give you, today is Black Friday. It is Black Friday. This is 2016. My books are on sale. Okay, go to MikeKollin.com, MikeKollin.com, or crackthefemalecode.com. That's crackthefemalecode.com. Same page, same homepage. Both URLs take you to the same place. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple of tips. I went to Chico, California. I don't think I'm going to edit any of that video in there. It was kind of boring. It was actually it's kind of dead. Well, actually, maybe I'll throw some Christmas stuff in there. I don't know. Okay, so here's the deal. When I went up there, it was a former client who I hadn't seen in about a year. He asked me to come up there to kind of walk him through some of the pieces. And the first thing I noticed right off the bat, there's something I teach guys over and over and over, and it's completely opposite or counterintuitive to what most men would think or do, especially because they're not conscious of it. Guys, when I teach you this stuff, you have to practice it and practice it and practice it until it becomes natural for you to do it naturally, okay? And here's what it is. The difference between men and women, all right, is the male brain is external, the left brain technically, the logical processor. So that's where we're at most of the time. So we want to lean forward. It's linear. That's the push energy. It goes from here out to there. So we're always going from here out to outer space, into the earth, microscopic, looking into the cells. We're always penetrating, literally, okay? Don't do that to a woman when you first meet her. In fact, even when you do meet her, you still shouldn't do that. Give her space. And here's the funny thing. I had physically grabbed this guy, pushed him back, say, dude, when you talk to me, give me some space. I go, just respect, right? Well, here's the deal. He's a very typical male, and he kept getting on my face and locking on, doing the linear thing, right eye to right eye. And I've explained, you got to go left eye to left eye. And all you have to do is practice one simple little thing. When you're working with me in person, I will go more in depth on how to do this, but it's really simple. You just cover your right eye, cover the right eye. The reason why I say that is because I said it to quite a few guys, and they'll do the other eye. You take your right hand and you cover your right eye. That's all you do. It's that simple, okay? And you just stare off into space and allow your vision to open up. Technically, you're going into peripheral vision, okay? I'll give you one other piece that you add with that. Now, that might take you 5, 7, 10 minutes. I don't care if it takes you 15 minutes. This is something you should practice and practice. The more you practice it, the shorter time it needs to do it. But there might be times when you're very linear, like I said in my other videos, and it might take 5 or 10 minutes. So what? Here's what you're going to add to it. Cover the right eye. Breathe in the nose and out the mouth. There's a reason for that. I'll explain during the course, okay? Do that, and while you do that, put your awareness inside your body. And again, I'm going to make it real simple. So see how you're looking at me right now? Put your awareness on this hand. Don't look over at it. Look at me. In fact, be aware of all of me and be aware of the space behind me. That's really what you should do. And just notice that. Don't focus on it out of the corner of your eye. That is what you don't want to do. That's going linear again, even though you're not directly looking at it. You don't want to laser beam shit. We want to stop the laser beam. When you get in here and take the course, I promise you I'll teach you how to stop the laser beam, because it's like you're poking her with your laser beams. And women don't like that, okay? So cover the right eye. Breathe in and out in your nose and out your mouth for about, I don't know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Just take a deeper, relaxing breath each time. A little bit slower each time, a little bit deeper each time. So it's okay. So after you've done this for about a minute or two, maybe 15, 20 breaths, whatever, you should slow down a little bit. And you really want to slow down, especially if you're meeting a woman for the first time. Now, here's what we're going to do. After you've kind of opened up, allowed your vision to expand out, and notice what's around you, notice what's past people, way past them, the sky, the left, the right. And you can be like this with your awareness on your chest. And all I mean is, so when I did this, you notice that. So now what I want you to do is put that awareness inside your heart, inside your chest area, or this whole area. It doesn't matter. Another way of doing that is imagine a ball about that size inside your chest. Give it a color if it helps. Make it yellow, whatever, and let it expand. All right? Imagine that it's a warm, relaxing ball that you're feeling, that you're aware of from here into here. As you're talking to people, that'll help you relax. Very important. Now, all I want you to do with that is then, when you talk to a woman, give her her space. Don't lean forward. For example, when you go to the bank teller, don't put your hands on the thing and lean forward. I was just at the bank the other day, and some guy, he was all the way over. I would say about 2 feet over in there, and the teller is like this. She's got her arms crossed, and all the women are looking at this guy like trying to give him the evil eye, like back off. But ladies, guys are doing this. They're linear, which means they're only looking down a tube. They don't notice your laser beam looks from the other side, saying, "Dude, back off." It's a totally different language that men don't pick up. But guys, buy my book, Sex Signals, under those same crackthefemalecode.com. And it'll teach you all these signals that women give you. The problem is they're right brain signals, okay? Excuse me. So the main lesson of this is to give women space. You really got to give women space. Another thing you can do is while she's talking, take a deep breath. And relax, okay? You can do like medium breaths as she's talking, but every now and then, take a deep breath. Don't blow it on her face either. Kind of blow it off to the side. I've seen guys do that, and you're like, dude, what are you doing? But you should have a good amount of space between you and her. Give space. Another thing is, don't lean forward. This shows desperation. It shows neediness. It shows that you're going to follow her. Her mating system does not respond to a follower. She wants you to be self-led. Self-led is guys who are neutral or even leaning back a little bit. If you're standing, you might want to turn kind of sideways and let one of your foot go back about 3 inches or so, and kind of just give a lean back about 2 inches. Not a big lean, just a little bit, okay? And let her talk, and then when it's your turn to talk, you might want to lean forward and talk a little bit. And then when you're done, go neutral, be quiet, take a deep breath, and then she'll talk. And while she's talking, just pay attention, okay? Main theme of this is give her space. When you go to the grocery store, don't lean forward. Like I saw a guy today walking around like this. That looks stupid. Bring your neck back in, okay? In fact, you might even push your chin in, and there's a way to do it like back here like this. I'll show that in person, but just kind of tuck your chin in. Don't always be like this, and don't always be leaning forward. That is not good. They got to get rid of that, okay? This is Mike Kollin, MikeKollin.com. All of my books are on sale right now, and both of my book packages are on sale. With the $55 book package is absolutely the best one. You're going to save $185 on a $235 package. I recommend that because you get Crack the Female Code, Sex Signals, Get the Girl, Keep the Girl, and the bonus, and you get to talk to me on the phone for an hour, okay, for free. That's $125. Actually, it's more now. By the way, my prices have gone up drastically, so you're going to save a ton on that. So you're actually saving more than $200 on that package, much more than $200. Actually, it's going to be about $300 with my new fees, my new hourly fees. So here's another deal. If you're serious and you want to get in and take this course, I recommend you do it now, December, okay? November and then December, maybe January. But once they start that course, my time is going to be limited, and I'm going to be getting paid the big bucks, okay? Get in now if you want to save some money. I'm going to tell you right now, the course for 10 sessions is $5,000. That's a minimum, okay? The amount they're going to be charging for this is minimum. I know it's already going to be higher than this. $25,000 is the base, but that's base for another company. We're actually jacking ours up because we're actually going to throw this whole, I can't give it away, I'm not allowed to, this whole elite system into it. If you want to get the training now at a very good price, $5,000 right now. I tell you what, if you call me before Christmas and you put not a deposit, but I'm drawing a blank on the name of the word, but you're going to deposit the money into my account and you get out here before December 25th to start your course, I will give you a little bit of a break. I'll talk to you on the phone about that. This is Mike Kollin, MikeKollin.com. Get in here, get your butt going. I tell you what, the best thing you can do is buy the book, crackedfemalecode.com. Promise you that will blow you away. I have a client flying in from London right now. I had a guy fly in from Ireland last year, Kansas, Washington, D.C., Idaho, and Michigan this year alone. All right? See you soon. MikeKollin.com.